Peace and love, everybody. This is Young Nas from iGotOptions LLC, and in this video I want to talk about what a death cross is. So a death cross is a fancy term for this chart pattern that you're going to see, and we're just going to break that down, go over what it looks like, and how to trade this pattern. So I have a daily chart of Alibaba pulled up, and so each candlestick that you see shows how the price of this stock moved in one day. Now, with that being said, a death cross is when we have the short-term moving average crossing below the long-term moving average. Right, so our short-term moving average is this blue line right here. Right, notice how this line is a lot closer to how the stock is moving, and that's because this line is taking the average movement of this stock over a shorter basis, and this yellow line is taking the average movement of this stock over a longer basis. And so that's the reasoning why these lines are moving the way that they are. But this moving average, the short-term moving average, is the blue line, and this long-term moving average is the yellow line. Right, and so a death cross is when we see right here is when the short-term moving average crosses below this long-term moving average. And look what happened. When that happened, this stock proceeded to go down lower and lower. It's safe to say that when this death cross happened, this stock started going in a downtrend. It's safe to say that. So now the way you would go about trading this pattern is you would literally just look at a stock, and if you see this short-term moving average cross below a longer-term moving average, that is the signal to get a put, right, or start selling, because that's an indication that this stock is going to go down in a downtrend, right? And this is true in Alibaba's case, because when this death cross happened, it proceeded to go down significantly. When this happened, stock was about $300, and all the way down here, it was $223. That is a huge move. So if you got puts on this, you'd be eating right now. You'd be eating. That is how you would go about trading a death cross. However, it doesn't work 100% of the time, because there was a death cross right here. So if you got a put on this stock and you're expecting this to go down $80, $70, $60, you would be wrong, because shortly after it just started picking back up. So you could have gotten faked out right here. You would have had to stop out. So just something to think about. And at the end of the day, indicators are never something that you should just solely rely on. Always understand how to just read a chart based off of the candlesticks alone, so that way you don't need indicators like this. However, this is what a death cross is, and this is how you would go about trading a death cross to your advantage.